I'm Garnet, this is Egg. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, or Maou-jou de Oyasumi, is a currently ongoing manga that started in 2016. Its mangaka is Kagiji Kumanomata and is serialized in Weekly Shounen Sunday. There's also an anime, but I still need to watch it. As of this review, I've read 16 volumes. I'm a little behind, but I've been borrowing the physical copies from a library, and they ran out there, so lovely. Humans and demons used to live in peace, but one day the Demon King appeared and kidnapped Princess Cialis, the beloved princess of the unified human nation of Goodrest, demanding the whole world in exchange for her. The whole kingdom is worried for the princess, certain that she must be terrified and suffering. Donner the hero sets out to rescue her. Meanwhile, in the Demon Castle, the princess's biggest problem is just getting a good sleep, and she'll stop at nothing to DIY whatever she needs to achieve that. And the demon's biggest problem is the princess. I'll be careful about what I say, but there's not much to spoil towards the beginning of the series. Each chapter is the princess coming up with a new way to make her sleep more comfortable while making trouble for the demons. And repeat. But as this goes on, you learn more and more about the demons in the castle, and it gets really interesting. Also, the princess's ideas are always really creative, so even though you know her goal is the same, you don't completely know how it's gonna happen. I don't get tired of it. Let's go over what a few of our characters are like. So of course, our main character is Aurora Cialis Goodrest, or Princess Cialis, or Alice. I tend to just call her Princess or Aurora because I can pronounce those. This girl is an absolute menace. I love her so much. The demons try to scare her in the beginning, but she's the most terrifying thing in this castle. There's a certain kind of demon that she decapitates regularly, but don't worry about it because this world has RPG mechanics, so they also get revived regularly. The princess is obsessed with sleep. Sleeping is her hobby. Everything she does is motivated by sleep. She also likes teddy demons and eggplant seals. The Demon King. I know what his name is, but I won't tell you. He's a kidnapper and trying to take over the world, but just believe me when I say he's a well-meaning dork. He's one of my favorites. Donner the hero. Who? Quilladillo. He's a combination of a hedgehog and an armadillo. Probably the princess's best friend, honestly. A sweetheart. Demon Cleric. I also know his name, and the princess finding it out was like a whole thing. One of the 10 guardians, which are area bosses, the boss monsters for the hero to fight. So he's very powerful. Do we even know who all 10 of them are yet? I can't count 10 of them on my fingers. I remember 8. So either I forgot them or I don't know them yet. It's anyone's guess. Anyway, the Demon Cleric is in charge of reviving anyone who dies. Great Red Siberian. Doggy. Another of the 10 guardians. He's the Demon King's pet dog, but he walks and talks like a person and does work. A major workaholic, actually. He cares a lot about rules. He is not red, but he is fluffy. Poseidon, god of the sea, in case that's not obvious. Also one of the 10 guardians. He's not a demon or a monster. Gods are like a whole different thing, but he still lives at the Demon Castle anyway. He is blue and small because he lost his power due to less people believing in him. I'll go ahead and tell you, we do get to see him big at some point, and I'm a little upset that he isn't always in that form. He argues with the princess a lot, and he also loves eggplant seals. And since I keep mentioning these, I absolutely adore teddy demons and all the different teddy demon subspecies. I'm interested in buying some plushies I've seen online. And eggplant seals, there's plushies of them too. The cutest demons I've ever seen. I need them. There are many more funny and lovable characters, but these are the ones I'd say we see the most of. Except for Donner, he barely exists. Art, it looks pretty darn good. And as most manga do, I think it looks better the more it goes on. The characters are so cute and pretty. Do I recommend? Yes, yes, yes. If you want a comedy manga, a manga with fun characters to get attached to, and or a manga with cute or attractive characters that are very pleasant to the eyes, I absolutely recommend this manga for all of those reasons. It puts me in such a good mood. I like reading it before bed since it's about sleep, and I feel like I actually sleep better when I do that. It's like my own bedding feels more comfortable to me. A comfort manga in like a literal physical way, if that makes sense at all. Anyway, this is one of my favorite manga ever, way up somewhere in the top. I don't actually have a specific order for my favorites yet, but I know more or less where this would go on this list, so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. This might seem like a weird manga to give that high of a score to. I don't know if this really hits other people the same way as it does for me, but that's just how it is for me. Oh, and I don't know where to fit this in, but while I was trying to write down my thoughts for this review, I was watching someone play Animal Crossing for some background noise, and I want to mention that there's an Animal Crossing chapter in this manga, so there's more motivation to read it if you like Animal Crossing. I kinda want to cosplay as the princess, and then use the teddy demons and eggplant seal plushies for props. Someone could make a fortune off of me alone selling merch for this at like an anime convention. That's all I have to say about this for now. Tell me what you think and who your favorite character is if you've already read or watched Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. I don't know if I like the Princess, Demon King, or Poseidon more. Those are my 3 favorites. And of course, if you have any recommendations for future videos, I'm all ears. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't already. My Patreon and Twitter are in the description if you want to check those out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!